Okay, Harvey the Silver Fox here with a very, very important training lesson here on how to use your Silver Fox Lead Factory, how to use it free to use to build any money-making opportunity you are working. Now, what I need you to do is I need you to probably take some notes as we go along here. And then when we get done, of course, you're going to meet me in the live training room. And with questions, because we're going to cover a lot of very important information here. If you happen to be watching this, if you found this on the internet, on the YouTube internet, you came across this, tripped over this video here, obviously you cannot get at this page, can you? Okay. So what I want you to do is after the training here, I want you to scroll down into the description. In the description, there should be an affiliate link. I want you to click on that link, and eventually, it's just not going to take you right to this page, but eventually it's going to take you to this page because there's very important links in here, very important information in here that you're going to need to use to build any type of money-making opportunity you happen to be working, but you need to get at some of these links. For those Silver Fox members, you're welcome to steal this video. Make it your own. Of course, we have software to do that. Once you become a member, you're going to have access to that software to do that. And make sure you put your affiliate link on there, okay? So that there again, when people watch this, they trip over it on YouTube, on the internet out there, they'll click on your affiliate link and they can log into your Silver Fox Lead Factory account underneath you, okay? Like I say, very important information here. It's primarily concerning the 100 free leads you get daily. Okay, this is concerning those leads. So pay attention. It's probably going to take a good hour. Probably going to spend a good hour here. But it's a lot of very important information, a lot of good stuff that you're going to learn about leads and about marketing, about traction marketing, everything that you need to build any type of money-making opportunity. Now, obviously, the video that you're watching right now is going to be right here. Okay, it's going to be inserted right there. And of course, when you get to this page, I make it easy so you can just log into the members area, because we're going to be talking about the members area in great detail, especially the view leads section. Okay, so let's get started here. The list is all that matters. The money's in the list right here. The list is all that matters. The money's in the list. Now, for those who have listened to me on some of the other training videos, I talk about that in detail. It's so important that you understand that. It's so important that you understand before you get involved in any money-making opportunity out there, you need a list. I mean, there again, I'm going to get my soapbox again. I just don't understand why people would get involved with and spend, $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 and get involved in a money-making opportunity to have. Who are you going to sell it to? Okay, it's the analogy. And I heard an analogy the other day. It's like buying a hot dog cart and then putting it out in the middle of the desert. Okay. In other words, there's nobody around. Oh, who's going to find you? So that's what this is all about. It's about those 100 leads that you get every day free in the system, and it's about building a list. Everything I do is based around building my list. That's how I make my money. I don't make my money by owning a money-making opportunity. That's not how I make my money. It's about building a list of like-minded people and then introducing those money-making opportunities that I do work to those people on my list. Pay attention here. Okay? People make fun of me. They say I say that all the time, but you need to pay attention. This is so important you understand this, okay? So my question to you is, are you like most, where you join a money-making opportunity, then figure out how to promote it? How large is your list? Is it 100 people? Is it 1,000? Is it 10,000? Is it 100,000? Okay, my list is 100,000. In fact, it's more than that, okay? That's the reason I make the type of money that I make. I have built a list of top quality, like-minded people. Hasn't happened overnight. People think there again, people think they get into the business and everybody's out there saying, I'm making hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars on the internet, and all I do is go to sleep at night and I wake up in the morning. Hey, listen, those people have a list, okay? They make it sound so easy, and they try to get you to join their money-making opportunity to convince you it's so easy, but you don't understand. The reason they're successful and making that type of money because they have a list. You don't have a list, okay? And if you had a list, chances are you and I wouldn't be talking right now. So, are you making at least $100 a day with your money-making opportunity? If not, why? Probably because you don't have a list, okay? Stop. Do not join another money-making opportunity until you have a list. Please pay attention to me. And that's what this lesson's all about, is building your list, okay? Opportunity seeker lead lists. Are they worth the money? Okay, we're getting down to where the rubber meets the road. Let me explain about, I've been doing this for 10 years. I know this business inside and out. I know about lists, okay? There are 5 types of lists. The fresh 24-hour qualified opportunity seeker leads. These leads are generated at such locations as income at home. Now, I'm not sure if you've listened to the radio, but like on Rush Limbaugh and all those conservative talk show radio hosts out there, a company called Income at Home advertises quite heavy on those type of radio shows, okay? And what they do, I'm going to click here, and of course, what I want you to do when you eventually get to this page, just take a look at this. I'm going to click here. This is called Income at Home, and there's probably about 20 or 30 different types of companies that they collect information is what they do. Okay, people misunderstand, and they think that the official Income at Home site, create an income at home today. People think that's the opportunity itself. That is not the opportunity. This is a list generating type web page, website, web directory. They are collecting and generating leads of which they then sell. Okay, they then sell to big companies like Herbalife or Amway, and they typically sell them for $20 to $25 per lead within 24 hours after those people actually enter that information here. So let's take a look here and take a look and see what you have to do. So here's the official. Okay, see this? Okay, first name, last name, email address. Okay. Oh yeah, Hannity. There you go. It's on Hannity's show. Rush Limbaugh, Hannity. Okay. Okay, we're going to leave it. Okay. So what's happening is they're collecting information, and they take that information and they sell it for $20 to $25 per lead. Okay. Now, this is big business. Can you imagine? They probably have thousands and thousands a day opt into that lead capture page here, okay, that I showed you. So if it's just 1,000 a day times $20, that's $20,000 a day they're making, reselling your name or that person's name, okay? They're not the company. They're not the actual company that has the opportunity. They're a lead generating company for these big companies, multi-level marketing companies like Herbalife and Amway. All right? I mean, that's some great money, isn't it? They can afford to advertise on Rush Limbaugh and Hannity and all because they're making 20. They're probably getting more than 1,000 a day at $20, $25 a pop. See how that works? So that's how they make their money. Now, after 7 to 10 days, old opportunity seeker leads, they sell them again. Okay? Because what you do is you subscribe to their service, and there's people that actually man the phones and that, and they call them back up, call that prospect up and qualify and make sure they're real people, okay? And then they do a call transfer to a subscriber who's willing to pay $20, $25 per lead. And then after they're aged, about 7 to 10 days, the leads are sold again, okay, for as much as $2 to $10 per lead. Now, they could be further qualified, or they could be delivered with no qualifications thereafter. Big, big business, isn't it? Just selling information, selling your name. These people, when you go here, if you want to sign up and find out what happens. Okay, instantly somebody's going to call you, and then thereafter, you're probably going to get 4, 5, 6 other phone calls from different companies. All right, but it's sold over and over and over again for $2 to $10 per lead. What a business! Now, what happens after 7 to 10 days? Aged opportunity seeker leads, 30 to 60 days old. They're sold in bulk. They're bundled. That's what's happened. They're bundled in bulk for as low as $10 to $100 per 1,000. And they're sold to brokers. Brokers buy these and requalify them by calling and verifying the names, phone numbers, and email addresses. Okay, you got to keep constantly requalifying these leads. I'll get into that in just a minute why you have to do that. They're then resold for $1 to $15 per qualified lead. Okay, one person who opts into that page, the profit potential off that one person can be $100 to $150 by the time your name is resold and resold again, and sold again and sold again. All right. So, as many of you know, one of our cheap traffic deals happens to be Little Ticket to Wealth, where you can buy 200,000 leads for $20. Okay, Little Ticket to Wealth leads are in this category but are not qualified. So what happens is, after they've resold these names and these leads 20, 30 times, okay, they're bundled and sold on the market out there to brokers, and Little Ticket to Wealth happens to be one of the brokers that buys these leads. Leads in this category are sold to hundreds of brokers in all the same, and they're all the same. So do not be deceived thinking that when you buy cheap leads out there, you're the only one getting these leads, because they all come from the same source. They all come from lead generating sources such as this one here, Income at Home. There's several others out there. And by the time that they get done selling them, is making the most profit, they bundle them and they sell them to list brokers who then resell them again. They're all the same leads, gang. Okay? All the same leads. So click here to see what the Little Ticket to Wealth leads look like. I'm not going to do that, but when you get to this page, I want you to click here. And I have a little presentation, and it shows that somebody has filled out a survey, and they've asked about how much money they'd like to make and how many hours they can work. And I mean, you get these leads, and you're only paying through Little Ticket to Wealth, you're only paying $20 for 200,000 each month. And of course, you have to be, in this case, you have to be a Silver Fox member in order to get that deal. Okay? So, are you following me so far on what leads are worth and what they're all about? Now, there's multi-level marketing genealogy lists. MLM companies sell their age-terminated member lists to brokers. Brokers sell the lists as soon as they receive them for about $300 to $700 per company list. Lists that are 6 to 12 months old are sold from about $100 to $300. Lists that are older than 12 months are sold for no less than $75 to $150. Of course, as a Silver Fox manager, paid member, I get you those lists for as low as $25 each. But remember, they're older than 12 months. Okay? It's near impossible to acquire an active list of members for multi-level marketing companies. They are carefully guarded. Let me repeat that again. They are carefully guarded. So if someone is trying to sell you an active list, beware. Okay? Beware. Click here to learn more about the multi-level marketing genealogy list that I have, okay? So I'm not going to get into that right now. Okay. Enzymes and solo ads leads lists. These lists are highly protected. Highly protected. They rent from $50 to as much as $500 per email blast. Per email blast, okay? The lists are only rented, and the owner of the will send your email message one time for this price. Okay, people think that they can just go buy that list. No, because they're top quality lists. All right, and they're not going to just sell their list because they spend a lot of time and effort and money building that list. What they will do is they will rent that list. And they'll rent it for one time and one time only for 50 to 5. All depends what type of list it is, et cetera, et cetera. Now, what you're going to want to do if you decide to rent that list and send out a one-time blast, you want to offer an irresistible offer to those in their list to get them to opt into your list. Let me repeat that again. An irresistible offer, okay. Now, here's a mistake that people make. People are all excited about their money-making opportunity, and I'll use my coffee business, okay? I love it. It's phenomenal coffee. It's easy. It's simple. It's coffee, okay? Now, I'm all excited about it, right? And I think you should be excited about it too. So what I do is I make a nice little sales presentation, and I email that list out to somebody here that's it's a niche business related to my coffee business, and I'm hoping that somebody just jumps in and joins and pays and spends $500 with no questions asked, and I'm happy, they're happy. Wrong. Not going to happen. That's the reason that most of you guys are losing money, because you don't understand. You will want to offer an irresistible offer to those in that list to opt into your list. So you need to offer something free. All right? With me, why don't I offer a free sample of coffee? See what I mean? But they have to, in order to get that free sample of coffee, they have to opt into my lead capture page, because I want to take them, I want to get those people from this list here. Since I only can blast an email to them once for $50 to $500, and I want them to opt into my list so I can capture their information, so now they're mine, see? But in order to do that, I need to build an irresistible offer on a lead capture page so they become mine, along with, of course, the person who's renting the list to me, and so I can build my list. I am not going to just take them right to my coffee page, hoping they just blindly spend $500 and buy a trunk load of coffee. It's not going to happen. Those people who do email blasts, they buy these lists, and nothing happens. They say, well, the list is no good. No, it's not the list isn't no good. It's just you're not doing it right. So if someone offers these lists for sale, then expect the quality to be fair to poor, because you're not going to find these lists. The owners will not sell their list. So if somebody's trying to tell you that I've got this list and it's through a company that talks about coffee, and they got 20,000 people, and it's a list of enzymes about how great coffee is, and I'll sell you the list for $1,000 and it's yours. Well, that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Okay? Beware. There is no magic secret top quality lead list on the market. I've been doing this for 10 years. I have spent hundreds and thousands of dollars from people who say they got the best list out there, and I guarantee there's no secret list out there of people ready to just jump in and buy from you. It's not out there. In fact, I always tell people, if you find that list, okay, and let me qualify it, I will pay you top dollar for that list. I've yet to have anybody find that list for me of people who are just ready to buy from me. All right, it's not out there. So I've determined that what I have to do is I have to build and convert my own top quality leads from those lists back here. Remember the aged list I talked about right here, from those lists there, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to pay $20 to $25 per lead. Okay? I don't want to do that. And I don't want to pay $2 to $10 per lead. Okay? Well, I don't want to pay $10 to $100 per thousand. I mean, what I want to do is I want to make my own top quality converted list, and this is what I have to do, and this is what this is all about with those 100 leads you're receiving every day. You got to understand, gang, that people come in there and they get these 100 leads and they go, well, there was 60% bad. Well, the leads are free in the first place, okay? And I'm sure not going to buy $10, or I'm sure not going to buy $20, $25 top quality 24-hour fresh leads and give them away free, right? I mean, that's insane. I mean, I can show you a place if you want. If you've got $20 to $25 to spend, I'll show you a place where they'll just transfer that lead to you, and then you have to convert them. Okay, if that's what you want. But if you're on a budget, what you need to do is you need to figure out how to work these 100 leads you get every day from me, and how to work these little ticket to wealth leads, okay? And how to work these genealogy leads. And this is what this is all about here, okay? So there's no magic list out there. So don't go out there and spend $200 or $300, $400, and for somebody that says, my lists are great, they're ready to buy, all you have to do is send them an email, and they are going to spend money. Wrong. Expect to pay $1 to $15 per qualified lead, where a live person personally contacts and qualifies a lead, then sends you the lead within hours of qualification. That's the only way that you're going to get a top quality lead, okay, is when somebody actually personally calls the person up, and qualifies them, asks them questions over the phone, and then they send you that lead within hours of qualifying. Age leads, curiosity seekers, and bogus names and emails are the norm. I want you to think about this. Remember the income right back here? Income at home. All right. Powerful, powerful, powerful. I mean, they're advertised all over the United States on radio stations. And it's so enticing what people do, and this includes teenagers, okay? What people do is so enticed by it, they go into Income at Home and they fill out the information there, but you know, they're a little skeptical, they're very curious, and what they're going to do is they're going to give wrong names, okay? They're going to get wrong phone numbers. They just want to see what's on the other side of the door. They want to open the door and find out but say they don't want to give the right information. So a lot of these leads are bogus phone numbers, curiosity seekers, and bad emails. That's the reason that you need them qualified. But there again, what I say, what happens is, if after they're aged, these companies just bundle everything. They bundle it all, and they sell it cheap. So there again, I'm sure that you've ran into where you've called somebody up and says, well, he's dead. Well, he's not dead, or she's not dead. They just want to be bothered, and they've had 20 people call them already, all right? Or they're going to say, that's not me, because the teenage kid gave dad's name, and I mean, I can tell you every scenario there is, okay? So what we need to do is we need to figure out how to use those aged little ticket to wealth and genealogy lists. We need to figure out how to easily qualify them without spending hours and hours on the phone doing it ourselves. So this is what the Silver Fox Lead Factory is all about. Use the Silver Fox Lead Factory and qualify these lists yourself by plugging them into the system and let the system qualify them for you at no cost other than the time of entering the leads. All right. You know, I've had some of my people, my members, they've figured this thing out. The light bulbs went on, and they go, well, if the broker can get these leads and he can get on the phone and qualify them and he can sell them 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 7 times for $5, I mean, why can't I? Okay, it doesn't mean you can't. Hey, become a broker. To qualify these leads yourself and resell them. I have all the tools for you to do that. I have the Silver Fox Lead Factory, and we're going to talk about some other automated qualifying tools here pretty soon. But you got to understand something. If you want top qualified leads, you're going to be paying for them. Okay? In this case, I have it so that you can actually get 100 free leads every day. You can plug them in my system, let the system do the qualifying for you so that you don't have to pay $1 or $15 per lead for qualification, okay? There again, remember, your Silver Fox Lead Factory is free to use to build any money-making opportunity you're working. I don't charge you anything to use my system, my tools here, okay? All right. Receive 100 free leads daily, Monday through Friday. I say daily, okay? People, what happens if we're working on a Saturday, we might process some leads for you, but it's easier to say daily than to try to break it down into advertising, marketing mode and say Monday through Friday and so it's just a little easier to say daily, but it's Monday through Friday. You can plug into your Silver Fox Lead Factory and let the system qualify these leads for you. Now, how do you request your 100 leads? I get that all the time. Actually, if you go to Silver Fox Live, okay, everything that you need to know about how to request leads, it's all in there, but I'll talk about it again here. I've got it all laid out here for you. Click here, okay, to learn how to request your 100 free leads. Okay, it's going to explain to you. In fact, I have a video. I walk you through it in detail, how to request your 100 free leads. Click here to learn how to plug the leads into the system. Now you're going to put the leads into the system by hand. All right. Click here if you want to have us auto-download the leads into the system for you. There again, if you don't want to take the time plugging them in by hand, you click here. And there's a subscription that we will download them for you, and it's a monthly subscription, okay? So, with that out of the way, the quality of the 100 leads you receive every day, and I get a lot of questions about that, okay? Just got to understand that these people, I have not personally called these people up on the phone for you, all 100 people every day, and I have not qualified them to make sure that the phone numbers are right and the emails are right. I have not done that for you. Why? Because they're free. Okay? So we use the leads from Little Ticket to Wealth and or the aged multi-level marketing genealogy lists. That's the leads we use. There again, hey, they're free to you. Now, you use the Silver Fox Lead Factory to qualify the lead instead of paying that $1 to $15 per lead from those list brokers. And there again, if you want to become a list broker, there's some money to be made. Go for it. Okay? Qualification is automatic. Just plug them into the system and check on the stats in your back office under View Leads. I will be getting to that in detail in just a minute. I mean, I'm giving you everything that you need. I'm giving you free leads. I'm giving you the system to qualify them for free, and I'm giving you all the tools to determine how good a lead they are. I'm giving you everything right now. Use the tools in your Silver Fox Lead Factory View Leads to further qualify your leads. I'll be talking about in just a minute. How the Silver Fox Lead qualifies the lead. Okay. What happens when the lead is entered into the system? When you plug in that lead, and or I download the leads for you, an instant email sent to your with your information. With your information, of course, along with the information of the Silver Fox. When these leads are placed in your Silver Fox Lead Factory, they instantly receive an email with your name, your phone number, and the link to your money-making opportunity you're working. For the next 10 to 14 days, the system sends out a variety of messages that will have your name, phone number, and the link to your money-making opportunity in it. Those leads who respond to your email and convert, keep in mind, we're going to be talking about lots about converting. Converting means setting up a Silver Fox Lead Factory account, not buying your money-making opportunity. People think when I say convert, they're buying something from you and they're all excited, okay? But they convert. They actually set up an account underneath your account in the Silver Fox Lead Factory. At that time, they're considered top quality leads. These converted leads stay in your view leads area in your back office forever unless that lead decides to delete their account. I've had people come to me and say, well, this lead disappeared. Well, he deleted his account. Okay. You'll be able to do a weekly email blast to your leads and your downlines leads. Now, this is very important that you understand this. I'll be talking about that in just a minute. To your downline leads, costing you nothing. Purging the system to make room. Okay, this is what's happened here. At the beginning, I said, well, let's just build the system up and have millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of leads. And guess what? The server crashed. Okay, it was down for a month. Didn't work for nobody, not even me. So my grand delusions of having billions of leads in there, I forgot that the servers can only handle so much traffic and energy. So as my free lead system grew, of course it's free, right? So everybody got into it. And we're trying to send out 1 million leads a day and the server just wouldn't handle it. So what I had to do is change directions a little bit. After 10 to 14 days, the active and inactive leads are purged to make room for the new leads to be qualified and converted. What we're not after leads that are just sitting there. We want them to convert and build and make an account, okay? There again, it's insane just to have leads sitting there, not doing anything. Nobody's even looking at the emails. So we need to get them out of the system and make room for new leads we can put into the system, so the potential of having those leads convert. So converted leads are not deleted. Just keep that in mind. Converted lead, of course, is one who's set up an account. Those are the ones that you're after. Top quality leads is the only people. For some reason, they come in and they want quantity instead of quality, and you can't. I need to change you guys' thinking here. You want quality instead of quantity, okay? But the newbies, they don't understand that. They think the more leads you have, the more money you're going to make, and I'm going to be rich. Well, they forget that it's the quality leads you're after, the quality people that pay the bills. So click here for the purging schedule and instructions for downloading and emailing leads in a different email. So I have a schedule here. I'm not going to click on that right now, but when you get in here, I want you to click on this. And I have a purging schedule where it depends on how many leads we have in the system and how overloaded it is, because when the system gets overloaded, your email blasts do not go out. Okay, it gets locked up in there. So I have to keep those leads, not the converted ones, but I have to keep those other leads cleaned out of there so that the new leads have time to go out there and convert themselves, okay? So it's very important that you click here and you understand that the system needs to be purged, but not a problem. If you want to then save those old leads, not a problem. There's a function back there, and I'll get into that in just a minute, where you can export those leads into an Excel file, and you can take them to a different system that will do the emailing for you if you want to focus on those old leads. Okay. Myself, I think after 10 to 14 days, if they haven't done anything, I think they're not worth anything myself. But some people, they don't give up. All right. A daily email update is sent to you with very important information concerning what is happening in the Silver Fox Lead Factory, which includes the dates of the purge. All right? Very important you pay attention here. I get people that don't even look at my email updates, and they come to me and say, I didn't know about that. Okay, you got to pay attention to these updates. It's very important. If you're not getting those daily emails updates, you may want to make sure that you register again by clicking here. Now, when you try to register, and if you're in the system, it's going to tell you you already registered. If you're in the system and still not getting the email updates, check your spam and junk folder. If the update emails are not in there, use a different email and register again. You need to keep in touch with me. You need to check those emails every day to see what's going on in your Silver Fox Lead Factory. All the changes, updates, new directions, old directions. Okay? So click here to make sure that you're in the system. And you get, of course, if you're getting my updates, you don't have to click there. But if you're not getting my updates, you may want to click there and see if you're in the system by registering. Okay? Very important. I get people sending me emails all the time saying, well, where'd my leads go to? Well, if you'd have checked your update and read the updates, you'd have known that we purged the system. Okay. In addition to marketing campaign and to the marketing campaign, here's what else you will be able to do with my powerful marketing system. In your back office, you'll have a variety of contact options under View Leads. So what we're going to do, we're going to log into my back office here. Okay, we're going to go to my personal account. And this is what your back office should look like. You may not have that as a lead capture page, the main page. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change this. I have to change things up a little bit. I'm going to make this one my main page. Okay? That's how you get paid right here, the rainbow colored page. That's the only place that they can pay you. If you're a manager, that's how you get paid. If you're not a manager, remember, it doesn't cost you anything to work my system, and somebody buys the membership through your lead capture page, your manager is going to split that $200 with you. Okay? So this is the back office here. So let's see what we have to do here. A yellow star will alert you who opened the email, and a blue star will alert you to who clicked on an email inside the email. You'll want to contact these leads first with a phone call if possible, okay? So let's go back here. View Leads. Remember View Leads? I'll be talking about that quite often now. This is your View Leads tab. Okay? All right, you can use this to sort by first name, last name, email address, etc., etc. You can use this for categories. We're going to go into my converted leads. That's the quality leads. Okay? That's the top quality leads. Okay? See, this one here has a yellow star. That means that he has opened up the email. This one has a blue star. That means that he has clicked on a link in the email. Okay? This person here has done nothing. They have a score of 0, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. This is probably not going to be a good quality lead. Okay. This one is. See the difference? You'll be able to edit your leads, changing the contact info when required, okay? So let's go back over here. I can go over here and I can edit, view edit. There's a tab here, I can view edit. If I want to make notes or whatever I want to do with that lead, I can go in there and I can make notes and view edit. I'm not going to get into the detail right now. I'm sure that you can, when you click on that, you're going to figure it out. Okay, number 3, you'll be able to email each lead with a custom text or HTML format with your money-making opportunities. So, let's see, where's my email? Email lead right there. See that little box there? You can email that lead. Short little update, say, hey, Anthony, and you can go through the system. Or I like doing this a little bit. I like just copying the email address and putting it in my Gmail account, and I like to email that person if I want something special I want to talk to them about. I like to do it through Gmail. I don't like doing it through the system, okay? I would suggest copying this email and putting it into your Yahoo Gmail account and doing it that way. Just my preference. You do what you want to do. Okay, you're going to be able to check the stats to see how many times the lead opened an email and which email they opened. Okay, so here's stats. All right, he's viewed this page. Here's the dates that he viewed these pages. Okay, so he's been quite active, hasn't he? So we're qualifying now. We're getting some. See, Anthony is a good quality lead. We'll do some qualifications here. Let's see if I X out of here, I should be able to get back. Okay, sometimes I lose everything. Okay, set appointments. Shows on the calendar in your back office. You'll love this. The system will email you plus call you to remind you of the appointments. Okay? Let's kind of go back here. Go down here. You can set an appointment in this calendar here. And what's going to happen if I want to set an appointment for the 15th, and I want to contact Anthony, I can program it so that it emails me and it actually calls me. Pretty neat. Powerful system, isn't it? Let's go back to view leads. Let's see here. Appointments right here. Here's the appointments right here. I'm not going to get into that. I'm sure you can figure that out. Little appointment tab. Okay. Make notes. The note function will actually tell you how many notes you've made for that lead. Okay, it's pretty neat. Here's notes right here. I'm not going to get into that, but see, I don't. It's just really tiny, tiny, tiny. See that little blue dot there? Okay, it actually tells you how many notes you made. So if I made 6 or 7 notes, once you get in there, it'll tell you how many notes you made. Okay. Group leads in the categories for easy management. Down here, you can design a new lead group. Like I have active leads, converted leads. You can make your own little groups down here, okay? And I don't have time to play around with that. I just let her fly. I could care less. But if you want to get really detailed and figure out if Daryl here is a good lead, he's only got a score of 2. But Sabrina's got a score of 31. I mean, I'd want to probably group her into my top quality leads, okay? She's got a high score. If that's how you want to organize your leads, okay? Sort leads, active, converted, newest, oldest, open email. I talked to you about that when I came into the room. You can go up here and sort by. Okay, you can sort by score too. There you go. Okay, the score. You'd love this one. I love this one, okay? So let's take a look here. Here's Mike. He just came into the system, okay? And another thing you can do is little flags here, and you can put different colored flags, okay? And you can have your own coding. Like a green flag could be a good lead, and a red flag could be a bad lead. I mean, I just happened to put gray flags, meaning that I processed them and I took care of them. I sent them a personal information email. That's what I did. What I did is I copied their information, and through my Gmail account, I sent them a personal little note thanking them, making sure that they understand, and then I gave them a gray flag. When you get in here, if this happens to be your lead, you can change that gray flag to anything that you want. Okay, but I know that well, actually my wife does this. She processed them and sent them a personal little email thanking them to come in. I mean, the system does it too, but I also do it, okay, on the outside. All right, so you can play around with the flags there. The score, the system scores the lead. Okay, let's get back there. Okay, so let's go up and, okay, Sabrina, 31. All right, Jasmine, 1. This means, like here, Crystal has been doing something in the system. She's been bouncing around the system, doing this, doing that, and every time that she does something in the system, it gives her a score, and it just keeps adding up and adding up. This person has done nothing in the system, 0. 42. Brian, boy, he's been active, hasn't he? I mean, this is, of course, I know Brian, all right? Only because he's been in the room, you know, but this is a high score. This is what, here's 49. Here's Ron. He's been doing all kinds of things. And if you go back in stats, you probably can see what he's been doing. Well, he hasn't been doing much here. But he might be doing something where he's built his signature and he's built some other things. And every time that he does something in the system, it keeps adding and adding and adding. See, so that's how you keep track of what how good. Here's an 18. That's a good score. A 1. Well, that person hasn't probably done much at all. 27. Mike's been doing pretty good. See how that works? Powerful system, gang. Where else are you going to find a system like this out there? For free. Okay. Send a weekly customized email broadcast for any money-making opportunity with a customized design email template. Okay. Let's talk about that. We're going to go back to my account, and we're going to go to Send Broadcast. All right. Pay attention here now. Once a week, you're going to be able to send a broadcast out to your leads and your downline leads. See that? Click on this, my downline leads. I'm going to be talking about that in just a minute. So in addition to the leads that you have, and these are mainly going to be converted, okay, the quality leads, we don't really care about those other leads. I mean, within 10 to 14 days, they're going to be gone. We're going to make room so we can put in some new leads to be converted. But these are going to be you want to send them to probably your converted leads, your quality leads, and to your downline, okay? And this is HTML format. I'm not going to get into that, okay? But you can have any type of customized, if you want to learn HTML and how to do this, get into the live training room. I'm sure we have some people in there that probably can help you out. But this is going to be your, whatever thing you want to talk about. And I have a lot of people say, well, should I send them about the Silver Fox? Well, remember, if they're a converted lead, they know about the Silver Fox. So if you're working in Power Network or if you're working some type of other money-making opportunity, you want to send them information about that, but mention that, hey, listen, meet me in the live training room. You know, I'll talk to you more about it, or call me on Skype. But this is the message you want to send out, and you can do it once a week to your leads and your downline leads, okay? This is your message. This is yours. It's all yours. It has nothing to do with me in the system, okay? So that's what that's all about. Okay, your Silver Fox Lead Factory also has an export function to Excel spreadsheet, allowing you to plug them into a voice broadcasting system, which you can click on here for an example, you know, and then we're going to talk a little bit about that in just a minute. But let me take you back to that right here, export to Excel. Now, people get mad at me because they don't pay attention to the purge. Remember that we probably no longer, 10 to 14 days is the non-converted, non-qualified, non-top quality leads. We purge them out so we can make room for the new leads to try to qualify them. If you want to keep these leads and keep sending emails out to them using a different system, which I'll show you about in just a minute, you want to make sure that you mark the leads like this, okay? And you want to export those leads to an Excel format, or Excel file, okay? Because they will be gone. The converted leads here, the top quality leads, are going to stay. But those, the curiosity seekers, the bad email addresses, the looky-loos, all the old bad leads, we don't want them in the system. Okay, remember, we want quality, not quantity. So go down here and export those leads to your Excel folder, okay? Now, when you do that, you can do a couple things here. I have a voice broadcasting system where you can take those exported leads and you can further qualify them by sending them a message. And right here, to see this arrow, I really need you to watch this. This is totally awesome. I gave you a live demonstration on how you can take those leads that haven't converted themselves here, how you can take those leads and you can send them a short 30-second message, and I mean, you can watch it live, okay? And these people call you back. And then you can then have a conversation with them and then qualify them and then bring them back into the system then, see? But you really, this is a phenomenal system. I offer the voice broadcaster at 2.9 cents a minute, or it's about 2 cents a call, all right? So if you have, I don't know, if you have 1,000 leads, what would that be, 20 bucks? Okay, it's going to cost you 20. And you can see that I sent out 1,000 leads here, and I got like 50 calls back. 50 calls, people calling me back. And then I got on the phone with them and started building relationships, and I got them to opt into the system. The same leads that wouldn't respond to my email in the first place, okay, I got them back into the system. Pretty neat, isn't it? I'm taking these little ticket to wealth, these old 30-day, 60-day leads, okay, and I'm getting them qualified automatically. I don't know if the light bulbs went on for some of you guys, but can you, there again, just take it a different direction. Let's suppose that you have 10 clients out there that just, hey, listen, you need to qualify these people for me. I'm willing to pay you $2 or $3 per lead for each qualification. And as long as they're qualified, you talk to them and, you know, they're real. I'm willing to buy them from you for $2 or $3. I mean, there you go. It's all automatic. Okay, you gotta love it. Okay, and you haven't got on the phone and got 20 different or 30 different answer machines. And I show you right here, this flashing arrow. I show you how to do it to get these people to call you back so you can qualify them. Okay. All right. And then number 12, a live online training room. Click here to join. That's what's great about my system. Nobody else has this out there. You have a live training room that you can get into. You can toss around ideas. I can help you. I got other people in there. They're experts in their fields. You've got it all right here. And it costs you nothing. All this stuff is free. All right? And of course, unless you want to get this some of the automation tools. But so far, everything's been free, hasn't it? All right. So how to use the Silver Fox Lead Factory to generate leads, top quality, like-minded people. It's called attraction marketing, very powerful. Now, I want you to pay attention. This is extremely important. You understand how I use my system to bring in top quality people, 10, 20, 30, even sometimes 100 a day. Offer 100 free leads daily to attract those like-minded people. Probably just like you. I mean, you're watching this video because you're interested in how to build your business. How do I do that? How do I build my list? Well, what I do is I offer 100 free leads daily to attract those like-minded people. It's called attraction marketing. If you've had problems attracting prospects to your money-making opportunity, this is the solution. You're looking at it right here. Offer 100 free leads daily in select locations on the internet, such as Facebook, Google+, Backpage, Craigslist, blogs, etc. In fact, what I do is I say, hey, listen, I've got it all laid out for you. This is how you do it. You go to Facebook first, you set up your Facebook marketing system, then you go to Backpage, Craigslist, blogs. I got it all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? I got it all laid out for you. There should be no questions. It should be easy for you. People say, well, what do I do first? I got it all laid out for you. There should be no problem attracting 10, 20, even 100 prospects a day into your Silver Fox Lead Factory. Be honest with me now. How many prospects are opting into your money-making opportunity every day? What do you get? 20, 30, 100? Be honest. Now, once you have that new lead in your view leads, okay, we've talked about that, area in your back office, cross-market, and how do you do that? Well, this is how you do it. Send an email broadcast once a week, okay? That's it. And you invite them into the live training room with you, but you got to build that relationship. And the live training room is a perfect place to build relationships. You have no idea how much money is made by relationship building in my live training room. Lots of relationships are made, and lots of cross-marketing is done every day. Remember what I said? I said that I do not, you'll never see me market my coffee business. You won't see me posting it any place on the internet, Facebook, any place, okay? And I have 2, 3, sometimes 4 people join every week. People come to me and ask me about it. That's how you do this. Is you attract those like-minded people who are struggling to build their business out there. You get them underneath you in the Silver Fox Lead Factory. You get them to watch this video. Okay, I'm doing the selling for you right now. I'm doing everything for you. I'm training your people for you right now. So once you have that new lead in the views area in the back office, cross-market your money-making opportunity by making sure your Silver Fox Profit Center is set up and profitized properly. Let me show you the Profit Center. This is where the big money is at, okay, the Profit Center. You go to Capture Pages in your back office. Then you click on. There again, people say, where's the Profit Center at? This is your Profit Center, multiple streams of income. You click on this. A video is going to pop up. I'm going to start talking. I want you to watch this video. It's very important that you understand how to make sure this is profitized, your Profit Center here. All these little multiple streams of income, money-making opportunity, affiliate programs back here. I mean, if you belong to any of these, you want to make sure that you remove your sponsors link and put your link in here. Do not remove your sponsors link if you don't belong to them. Otherwise, I'll have to delete you from the system. I'm sorry. But make sure that everything back here, there's lots of free things to join. There again, why have your sponsor make all the money? Join for free yourself, okay? Replace your sponsor's information with yours. If they're free to join, what the hey? I mean, look at this one here. They pay you $10 to join. Why wouldn't you join it? This one up here cost you $10 to join. Well, everybody's got $10. And what's great about this is that when your Profit Center is profitized and you're out there promoting your Silver Fox Lead Factory, when somebody comes across your Profit Center, which I'm doing for you right now, I'm doing the selling for you right now, they're going to buy you out. If all you can afford is $10, you're going to get, I make $10 sometimes every hour. Okay, but I typically make, $10, $20 a day. I mean, why wouldn't you, it only costs you $10. Don't let your sponsor have all the fun. You make the $10 until you sponsor, okay? So, this is your Profit Center, you need to profitize it, okay? It's back here. Capture Pages, and it says, this is your Profit Center, okay? I make light of that, but like I say, you'd be surprised how many people say, where's my Profit Center at? Okay. So click here to learn how to do that. Click on that link there. Those 100 leads you place into your Silver Fox Lead Factory will generate a small percentage of top quality converted leads compared to those who are attracted to your advertisement of receiving 100 free leads every day. I need to talk to you about this. See, there's just lots of hype out there, okay, on the internet. And there's lots of stuff that says, hey, listen, you don't have to do anything. You just join my program. And it automatically does everything for you. You don't have to sponsor. You don't have to do nothing, okay? You just sit back, you go to bed tonight, and you wake up and you have thousands of dollars in your bank account. For some reason, I don't quite understand it, But for some reason, people get all hung up on these 100 leads they receive every day, thinking that they're going to make just thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars off those 100 leads. Okay? Let me take you someplace. I'm going to take you someplace here. I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to take you back. This is my little funnel. Okay? So if it's just 100 leads a day or 1,000 leads a day with little ticket to wealth, you have 200,000 leads for $20 a month, okay? This is how it works. There again, 200,000 leads, you got to understand something. These are aged leads, 30 to 60 days old. They're not qualified. And I'm sure you do not have time to call and qualify each lead yourself. So what you do is through my system and or some of the other systems I have, the leads go in the top of this funnel here. Okay, the leads go in the top of the funnel. I'm going to get my little pin wherever it went to. Where's my pin? Oops, that's a big one. I want a small one. There we go. Okay. So the leads go on top of the funnel. Remember, you don't want to call these leads up. Okay? It's just a waste of time. Unless you're going to turn around and sell them. So either in the Silver Fox Lead Factory or another marketing system called Push Button Emailer, they go on the top of the funnel. And you send out an email, and the bad leads, the bad email leads, they stop here. I mean, you can't do anything about it. They're bad email leads. You know, they're not qualified yet. And then they keep making their way down here. And then they're sent, if you have the right opt-in page, right, where you're not trying to sell them something, and you're offering something free, such as a free 100 leads every day, and or, in case, how about a free sample of coffee or whatever, and they opt in, all right, you just captured your first lead right here. And then what happens is if you have everything set up the right way, they opt in, and you got some autoresponder messages you're sending out to them. It's called the drip system. And eventually what happens is the good leads, the top quality leads, pop out down here. And out of, hypothetically, we'll say that you put 200,000 in here, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you, probably you'd be lucky. In the old days, it used to be if you got 1 or 2%, that was good. But it's spam filters, this filter, that filter, nobody opening up emails, nobody paying attention anymore. If you get out of the 200,000, if you get maybe 100 people who opt in, okay, you're thinking to yourself, well, that's pretty low. Well, it's just the way the nature of the beast now. Never used to be like that. If you get 100 people, see what's happened here? You got to hop. But see, people for some reason they think, well, I'm going to get rich off this 200,000 leads. Now, these 100 people are not they're top quality leads. Now you got to convert them to get them to do something. Okay? So out of those 100 people, typically 5%, maybe 10% will do something. So now you got 5 to 10 people who have done something. You built that relationship up. You did some cross marketing with them. You got them to the live training room or do Skype or whatever you've done, and you got 5. But you really haven't done anything because you've let the system do the work for you. All right. So you've got 5 to 10 people who are doing something with you, some form or matter. So you build that relationship up in cross market. That's the funnel system. That's how this works. People don't understand this. They think for some reason they're going to get rich off these 200,000 leads they plug into the system. Wrong. Don't work that way. Don't work that way. Okay. So let's go back. Share my desktop. Okay, where was I here? Once you have that new lead in your view areas in your back office, cross-market, I talked about that, profitize, those 100 leads you place in your Silver Fox Lead Factory generate a small percentage. I'll say that again, because I get a lot of grief on this. People come in and they go, well, I didn't make any money off those 100 leads. Well, you got to understand something. You're not doing it right. You need to go out there on the internet and you need to attract top quality people by offering 100 leads, okay? So you're going to get a small percentage, because look at my filter system. And you're going to make, you're going to generate top quality leads, 20, 10, 20, even 100 top quality leads a day by using attraction marketing, not email blasting, okay? Email blasting is a small, minute percentage. But you're going to use my system to bring in those top quality people. Okay, so if you want to save some time, increase your lead generation by having me download your leads. So remember, there's 100 leads you have to put in by hand. But if you want me to do that for you, all you do is click here and it takes you down to here. Here's how to actually plug in those leads by hand. You click on this. Auto download 2,000 leads. Another thing too is a lot of these videos are outdated. A lot of these videos are outdated. I used to charge $25 a month. It was costing me about probably about $35 a month. The price went up to $40, and it's probably going to go up to $50. But once you're grandfathered in, as long as you maintain that subscription every month, it's now going to cost you $40. But don't be surprised. In fact, it was supposed to go up December 31st, 2012, and it's in January right now. I haven't had time to build a new PayPal button. Okay, so it's to your benefit if you get in here and lock that in for $40 a month. All right. Here's the send out 5,000 bulk email leads every day for $49 per month. There again, when you export those leads, or if you're little ticket to wealth, 200,000 leads, I can't put those into the system anymore. My system won't handle it, but this system will. I was charging $200 to $300, sometimes $400 to put 200,000 leads in the system. Right here, $49 a month, 5,000. You can send out 5,000 bulk email leads a month. That's what, 150,000 a month. This is a heck of a deal right here. But don't come back on me. Hey, listen, if you don't send out the right email message and you don't get any response, remember I told you, you got to send out the right email message. Make sure that you offer an irresistible offer for somebody to actually opt into your lead capture page and respond to the emails that you send out. And there again, remember the funnel system here, okay? Very, very small, very small. But if you're in a program where if you get 5 people who convert that month and it costs you $49, I'd be just jumping up and down. Okay, because in my system, it's a $200 membership. So if I get 5 people who pay the $200, that's $1,000 bucks, right? That I made, and it cost me $49. You got to look at it like this. There again, people say, "Well, that's not very many." Got to get real, gang. You have to get real. So if it costs you $49 to make $1,000 bucks, that's a great deal, isn't it? So you got to keep everything in perspective here when you start doing this marketing online. And of course, you got some other things you can buy down here. Here's the auto phone dialer and the internet lead scraper. You can go here. Here's if you just want 50,000 opportunity seeker leads for $55 bucks. Go here. Anyway, I have some other tools down here that you get involved with. Okay, so you can click here. You can just scroll all the way down here real quick. Now, make sure you watch this video to learn how to explode your top quality converted lead base by having your downline build your weekly email marketing system for you. This is a powerful, powerful video. Now in this video I talked about, this used to be 6 months ago, $25 a month for the subscription. Now it's like I said, it's $40, it's soon going to go up to $50. So just ignore that in there. Don't be calling me up and say, well, the video said $25. You really need to watch this video because if you go out there and you give away your 100 leads. You get people to sign up underneath you, create an account underneath you. Remember, this is all free, okay? And they start building their downline, and they start building their downline. It goes deep and deep and deep, and they start generating top quality leads. Remember these converted leads back here? You leads, okay? See all these top quality leads that I have in here? I have thousands of them, okay? In fact, I have close to 5,000, I think going on 6,000, okay? Top quality leads, all right? Just imagine if I was in your downline. Just imagine if I was in your downline, okay? I built this, I built 5,000 top quality leads actually for you. Back here, send out broadcast. Once a week, if I was in your downline, you would be able to send out an email blast to all my people and the people below me and the people below me. See how that works? So it's important that you got to understand that there's multiple layers to my lead generating Silver Fox Lead Factory, okay? And people don't understand this at times. They come in here and they just take a look around and they go, it's not for me. Well, if you have something better out there that'll generate 20, 30, 50, 100 leads a day, go for it. In fact, let me know. Let me know. I'm always interested. If you have a lead source out there, they're all pre-qualified. People are waiting for me to call, and they cost me little to nothing. I want that. I'm willing to pay big money for that source. I've been doing it for 10 years. Nobody's ever brought that to me. I'm willing to pay you a finder's fee to bring me a source where there's 200,000 leads, and they're all qualified, ready for my phone call or my contact. I'm ready. Please bring that to me, okay? And, if it's for free, it's even better. Are you following me on this? So let's kind of go back here. In this video, you need to watch this video here, because I talk about bringing people in underneath you. If nothing else happens, if they don't buy anything, if they don't do anything, and they go out there and they promote and build their organization underneath you, every week you're going to be able to email your money-making opportunity to them, okay, through the send broadcast, all right? If you do nothing else, if you don't plug any leads in or anything, just go out there and promote this Silver Fox Lead Factory, have people sign up underneath you to get them to have people sign underneath them, and guess what? 2, 3, 4, 5 months down the road, you're going to have top quality leads you can send your weekly broadcast to. Okay? If you do nothing else with this system. A lot of people don't understand that. So multiple layers. This system is powerful. Multiple layers, multiple ways to make money with my system. And so far it's cost you nothing, right? Nothing. Of course, there again, if you want to get aggressive, you can go up here and do the qualify your leads through voice broadcasting. Click on here. You can learn how I do it. There's all kinds of other little tools in here you can get involved with. But if you're looking for a free lead generating system where weekly you can send out to your email by having somebody else build a list for you, this is it, Silver Fox Lead Factory. Okay, I think I got everything covered here. Make sure that you get into the live training room Monday through Friday. There's a lot of powerful people in there that are making money, and they'll show you how to do it. I don't know everything. I learn every day from these people. A lot of these members in the training room, I learn from them. They learn from me. If you've been struggling out there and you haven't been making that $100 a day, maybe you should stop and reevaluate what you've been doing, because it's like you say, if you keep doing what you've been doing and you haven't been making any money or haven't been getting anywhere, maybe you should stop and rethink and maybe change directions, okay? All right? Okay, so Harvey the Silver Fox here saying, I'll see you in the live training room. I'm hoping that this training session has opened the eyes and has helped you understand how to really build a list of like-minded people, how the the 100 leads and what the 100 leads you receive every day, what they're worth, what they're really worth, okay? I have made a lot of money off little ticket to wealth leads, even though a lot of the leads have bad email addresses, have bad phone numbers, okay? I've still made a lot of money because all I do, this is all I do. I put it on automatic and I let my filtration system do the work for me. That's it. I don't pay much attention. I just plug it in, and at the very bottom, I might get 5 to 10 people who might spend $200. Okay, knowing that there's a lot of bad leads in there. I don't care. I just put it on automatic. You need to do the same thing. All right. Okay, Harvey. I got somebody in the live training room. Don, are you there? By the way, we're recording this in the live training room.
Yeah. Yes, Harvey, I'm here.
Okay. Any feedback?
Yes. I am so pleased you've made this video. One, I didn't know that you could get so many different types of leads. Two, what exactly to do with them, which is the best way to use them. Even the best way how to use the bad ones. You've gone into detail how to grab the bad ones and even get them to process and more than likely end up making money for you. So, yeah, I'm so pleased you've made this video. It's opened my eyes to loads of pieces of information that I'm going to have to watch this video again to take it all in.
Right.
And it's great. And just to be on the subject about leads mainly, it's a huge subject and I didn't realise it was. Thank you, Harvey. It's really, really enlightened things for me and made me look at leads differently and how to use them differently. And I'm sure I'll be putting a lot of this into practice.
Yeah, Don, you've been one of our top producers, and I don't think you quite understood how, you've been doing this for a while with me. I don't think you quite understood how the system worked, did you?
No, I had a rough idea, sort of like, what should I say, a view from a distance. But now that you've gone in depth, it's just overwhelmed me again. I mean, it overwhelmed me when I sort of the light bulb went on, just looking at the system in a big way. But now that you've even taken a section of it and opened it up, there's loads to this system that's sort of hidden without a little bit of useful, eye-opening information, in depth, in simplicity, to open it up. And you've definitely done that today.
Okay, Don, you're in the live training room between 10 and 12, and you kind of help me run it, don't you?
Yeah.
10 and 12 Pacific Standard Time, which would be Los Angeles time. And of course, you're in the UK, Great Britain over there. And what time is it over there when you get into the room?
I'm usually in the room between 6 and 8 p.m. in the evening. Okay.
So the people watching this video, they can come in there and ask you questions and kind of get some ideas from you, because I've learned a lot from you.
Thank you.
I have. So I learned from everybody else, and everybody else learns from me. That's how this works. That's how that live training room works. Okay, I'm going to cut this off. For those people watching this training video here, I want you to go down into the description. If you're not on this page, I want you to go down to the description and click on that affiliate link in there, and eventually you will get to this page, okay? For those people who are watching it from this page, you really need, like Don says, to watch this maybe once or twice or maybe 3 times. There's a lot of good information in here on how to, for attraction marketing and how to work these leads. And let me tell you right now, there's only so many leads out there, okay? And don't be deceived. The 200,000 leads that you get from Little Ticket to Wealth, all the brokers use them, okay? There's no secret little lead patch out there. All the brokers use them, and what they do is they get in there and they requalify them and they turn around and sell them again. So why you might as well just do the same thing, all right? That's it. This is Harvey the Silver Fox saying, let's go make some money.
I don't know.
I need to get out of here now. Okay. We're